Hi, my name is Jamie Knox, and I'm the Chief of Police for the Walnut Creek Police Department. We talk a lot about, policies and following state laws, and the problem with that is, where's your training to back that up? What the ABLE project does and what the training curriculum does is it really teaches officers and professional staff on how to recognize, not misconduct, but when someone is maybe having a bad day, when maybe somebody is about to cross the line. It's prevention. So not only does it teach that person to recognize when a colleague is in trouble, it gives them the tools that they need to understand that it's okay to help someone else, help a colleague get out of trouble, and also to be helped.
Hi, my name is Rob Patton. I'm a retired lieutenant from the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department and former bureau chief with Post. ABLE is an intervention program designed to reduce harm and transform culture. Right, so we have a lot of policy out there related to duty to intervene, as well as law on duty to intervene. But what's unique about this program is how the training targets the agency head all the way down to the newest recruit and everybody in between. So when you talk about cultural shift from the inside out, you have no choice but to be successful outside, because you have that internal support, that foundation to be successful. And that's ultimately going to reduce harm and build more trust and credibility with the agency. And that's why people take on the badge, to essentially do just that.
Hi, my name is Officer Robert Rosas. I'm with the Walnut Creek Police Department. I've been here for 4 years. Wouldn't it be great if, before you ever get to the point of having to intercede, it just doesn't get there because you prevented a situation from escalating to that? That is the whole point of active bystandership. Sometimes we're afraid that officers might be reluctant to get involved with another officer's call. ABLE training allowed us to reframe that and step away from the, hey, don't think of it as stepping on the officer's toes. Think of it as just another safeguard, like you're trying to help out that officer. And if you're wrong, no big deal. But if you're right, you just prevented that officer from getting into more trouble. And essentially, like, you helped yourself out too, because, like, hey, you're interceding, you're doing what your duty calls for you to do.
Hi, I'm Tori. I've been with the Walnut Creek Police Department for 16 years. I think the benefits of ABLE will be able to be conveyed to the community through our dispatch center, which is usually the first point of contact for any citizen. I think having this training is just an added tool for us in dispatch to make ourselves better and to keep the high level of integrity that we have at the department in the forefront of our minds.
My name is Brandon Lincake. I'm an officer with the Walnut Creek Police Department. We're allowed to speak to our other officers regardless of rank and position and check each other when things are going south, or maybe compliment when things are going good. And I think if other departments implemented ABLE nationwide, statewide, countywide, wherever, I think the whole culture would change in a much better way.
My name is Scott Huntsberry, and I'm a retired FBI special agent. I think it speaks to law enforcement in general that we spend a lot of time preparing for the demands, the physical demands, the tactical demands of the job, but we don't give a lot of consideration to the moral, ethical wear and tear the job brings with it. That's what ABLE does. We're teaching police officers around the country how to intervene to prevent harm, not only to their partner or to themselves, but to the communities that they serve.
So we all know that ABLE is about intervention, but what it also is a leadership development opportunity. For example, we have all seen those supervisors, managers see something or hear something, but opt to not do anything about it. So then subordinates think it's okay to partake in that activity. That begins to permeate a little bit, and all of a sudden you have a little bit of a culture that's not so positive, and then the big mistake occurs. That costs your agency a reputation, an officer potentially losing his or her job, and of course we have cases where people lose their lives. So when that big problem occurs and it lands on the chief's desk, or him or her gets that phone call, they're asking themselves, how did this happen and what could have we done to prevent it from occurring? Well, ABLE can help do that. But it also builds your bench out. So when people through attrition begin to retire or promote up the chain of command, you already have a culture where line level officers and supervisors are used to having conversations, critical, crucial conversations in the moment that prepare them for those specialized roles as a supervisor, when it's incumbent upon them to say something when they see something and set the tone that aligns with the chief's mission, vision, and values.